Hello guys, this is our superpower channel, and today in this channel we are here with a topic that's very much crucial and of great importance, that is critical thinking and problem solving. Right, in this video, first of all we will discuss the critical thinking. What is critical thinking? How we can generate critical thinking, especially in the minds of students. And in the next video we will move towards the problem solving. What is problem solving and how we can do problem solving? So let's start. And before moving further, it's our humble request, kindly subscribe our channel, that's superpower, like our this video, and share so that other your friends can get the benefit from this video. Subscribe it so that you can easily get the benefits and next videos onto your wall. Okay, let's begin. First of all, introduction of the critical thinking. You know very well Greek philosopher Socrates. He said that it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Actually, he wanted to say that a person whosoever is educated, whosoever is a sensible, he will never ever accept anything unless and until he has not got any proof. So for accepting anything, a proof, a fact figure is required. In the same way, the father of English prose, the father of English essay, Sir Francis Bacon, he in his essay of studies said, read not to contradict and confute, not to believe and take for granted, not to find talk and discourse, but to weigh and consider. He wanted to say, whatever you are reading, whatsoever you are getting, whatsoever knowledge you have got, do not use that knowledge or studies in order to confuse others, or in order to believe it at once, or take into your personal life in the practical life. But whatsoever you have got, just got it, vet it, measure it, consider it, observe it, whether it's a true or not, then bring that thing in your life. So this was a simple introduction. One definition was from the Socrates. He said that educated mind always measures everything, doesn't accept at once. The same way, Sir Francis Bacon also said that whatever you read, observe it, consider it, and measure it. Okay, some scholars say that critical thinking is supposed to be a different perspective. Different perspective means we should think from the another angle, from the different angle. One people is thinking from one way, that's very common, but when you're thinking that thing from the another perspective, that's called critical thinking. Okay, now there are so many examples of the critical thinking. Let's suppose the very famous poem of Shakespeare, that is the 7 ages of men. We know very well that Shakespeare said that first stage is infant, second schoolboy, third lover, fourth soldier, sixth justice, then old man and extremely old man. These are 7 ages. Okay, the teachers teach these things. Shakespeare has given this idea. What about our students? Have they asked any question from us that why only 7 ages? Why? Why not 3? Why not 4? Why not 5? Why not 6? Why not 8? Why not 10? Why not only 1 even? Why our students are not asking this question? Okay, if they are raising this question, why should we accept 7 ages? Why? Because Shakespeare said that's why? No. If our students asking this question, it means there is a critical thinking in his or her mind. Okay, so the first thing first example about critical thinking is this. Second one, everybody is well aware about the Newton's apple. Once the Newton was having means he was reading something under the tree of the apple, and all of a sudden an apple was fallen and struck against his head, and then Newton get the idea why this apple came here on the earth, and because of that apple the concept of gravity was given. Okay, we teach these types of things and stories to the students who are students of like physics or whatsoever. But has any student asked from us that why that apple only, why that apple gave the idea of gravity? Or at that age, at that moment, the age of Newton was more than 40 years. Before 40 years, was there no anything that had fallen before him? Of course, there would have been so many things like books, table, whatsoever he's doing in his daily life. Even he was walking on the earth, and he was totally being gravitized towards earth. So why he was not applying his mind there? Why only apple? Okay, another. Next is goodbye. Goodbye in Urdu language, it's simply called, okay, means Khuda Hafiz or Allah Hafiz. So this one critical question is of course from our region, means that's Pakistan. That the question is that what is the meaning of goodbye? The meaning of goodbye is Khuda Hafiz or Allah Hafiz. What we call God or Khuda, sorry, Khuda in English it's God. What we call Allah in English, of course God, it will be God. Okay, when we say Khuda Hafiz, so why in English it is good, why it is not God? Okay, so when our students are asking these type of students, means these types of questions, then this is called critical thinking. Why it is not good, goodbye? Why it is Godbye? Sorry, why it is goodbye? Why it is not Godbye? Okay, and the second word, what is BYE? We know very well BUY, we know very well BY, but what is the exact meaning of BYE? What is the exact meaning of this word? We used to say bye bye, tata, see ya, okay, like these words are there, but what is the exact meaning? Exact meaning of the word BYE. So if our students are asking these type of questions, okay, so it means they are going to generate their critical thinking. Right after that, there is a letter in the English alphabet, it's I. I means it's reflecting to one's own personality, I. So why our students are not asking that question? For reflecting back towards oneself, why we take the help of this letter only, I? Why not B? Why not J? Why not H? Why not X? Why not Y? Why not M? Why only I was being selected? Why I was being selected? Why not other letters? So if our students are asking these type of questions, okay, and of course these questions have the importance in our daily life. If our students are asking these questions, it means their critical thinking is going to be increased. Now it's your turn. I'm going to show you a picture, and from the picture I will give you just only 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. Just see the picture and generate the idea in your mind regarding the critical thinking. Think from the different perspective. Okay, this is the picture. Here we go. Okay, here in this picture we can easily see a child is there, shopping bags are there, well dressed, okay, well mannered, but from the back side is totally destructive. Okay, areas are there, places are there, and might be he's happy or might be he's not happy. So total confusion is there. Some will think that he's doing shopping, some will say no, it's totally destroyed area, whatsoever things are there. So everybody will think of their own angle. When they are thinking from a different, it's called critical thinking. Now we can simply say that it is from mystification to the clear expression of ideas. From one side, you have so many questions totally mystified, means totally complex. Okay, these are not in a proper shape. When your ideas come in a proper shape, generate the questions, okay, and you get the answers, this is called critical thinking. So what's the questions you have, whether in a shape or not, okay, make them clear and move further for the further improvement. Simple. How to improve the critical thinking? Simple. This is a table, okay, where you will see a lot of words are there: what, when, who, where, why, how, and so on. These are the words which increase our critical thinking. By these words we can improve the critical thinking, especially with this word why. Whenever we say why, it means we are going to generate the critical thinking. Let's suppose, why 7 edges, why apple of Newton, why I later, why goodbye, why not God by. Okay, so whenever we are going to ask any question with the word why, it means we are now able for critical thinking. It's simply said that knowledge is, I mean, we can see the knowledge of a student from the answer, but the real intelligence lies in the question. When a student is asking a question, it means he is going to be intelligent. So we have to make our students intelligent, not of the knowledgeable. So intelligence is everything, and intelligence comes from the questions, critical thinking. Okay, let's suppose if the question is not being asked, then what will happen? Simply this you can imagine from this picture. Confused questions are of different types: open questions, closed questions. Open questions means when we ask very short answers like CRQs, ERQs, essays, composition, letter writing, or anything. Okay, when we ask the details are in words form, okay, that is called open question. Closed question, it means when answer is perfect, means yes or no. When matching true false, multiple choice questions, numerical, these are closed questions. Now ask your students that now move for open questions, give the open questions as well as prepare your own closed questions. If they are able to prepare the questions, it means they are now able for thinking critically. Now this is a simple process of critical thinking. It is same process like to date of the doctors. First of all, inform, second discover, negotiate, test, and integrate. I will explain it down. Okay, it's about Bloom's taxonomy. It's very much important. Bloom's taxonomy. What the Bloom says, let's suppose it's like a scientific method. Let's move further. It's like a scientific method. First of all, Bloom said that ask a question. Suppose I am a patient, I am going to doctor. And doctor is asking the question from me, what happened to you? Then I am a patient, I will say that doctor, I am suffering from I have headache. Okay, I have also vomiting. Okay, my whole the body is being suffering. Okay, totally ache is there, and this and that whatsoever. Okay, then the doctor will surely give a hypothesis that dear, you can be suffering from this or that has happened or this has happened, means these problems can be, means he will give hypothesis, an educated guess. Then he will surely give some medicines. Go purchase these medicines. Okay, go to medical store, get it, and then come to me after few weeks, means fourth stage, step number 4. come to me after few weeks. Okay, means give me the result whether you have, what's the step 3 means you have purchased the medicines. Now step 4 means what are the results of those medicines. Right after that, and finally I will go to the doctor and inform him that now I'm fine. Okay, then he will make a conclusion. Okay, now whenever any patient is suffering from this thing, so I have to provide these medicines. Okay, it's a conclusion, it's a law, it's theory. In the same way Bloom also said the same. First of all, remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and then creating. So these are stages, okay, which can surely create the critical thinking in the students. Okay, we can simply say, nutshell, we can simply say that critical thinking is just an amazing process. Thank you so much. Subscribe our channel, and we will continue from here in the next upcoming video. If you like our video about this critical thinking, or if you have any type of question from the critical thinking, kindly mention your questions in the comment. We will surely answer you, we will surely catch you. And if you have any type of query, most welcome, you can come here. First subscribe our channel, and inshallah do volunteer within a week we will come for the next video that will continue about this critical thinking and then problem solving. Thank you so much.